and letting birds sit down there and get used to the surroundings and see the other birdies, same as him, and what they're doing, and used to their calls. And he's teaching them loads there, watching them and seeing where they go. And he's getting familiar with the whole area, so that when he's released, he'll know this is the garden, he'll know the area, this is where he comes. And look who's away prowling to watch everything. Angel cat. She won't do nothing because she's just after having a big feed. She's just sitting to watch the show. There's wee bird. I'll shake your hands. There's one sitting there, look. One of his wee mates. It feels a bit bad, like, knowing that he's... Well, it doesn't. It kind of feels like you feel bad thinking yourself, oh, he can't go away then. But if he did, he wouldn't survive, because his wee wings aren't even growing properly yet. Or his tail hasn't even grown. His wee wings are just starting, the adult wings are starting to grow now. And his wee tail's just starting to grow. And if he was out for a night in the cold, or out trying to rough it in a fight for food among with them other ones, he wouldn't have a hope. He wouldn't survive it. So he's better hanging on a wee while, and then when he does get out, he'll have every chance of surviving, and he could live 20 years. And that's the best I can do for him, like. So at the minute, he's not ready yet. You only have to be up close to him, and like I handle him. That's the wee birds up to see him. Look. Oh, that thinks because he's small yet, he's maybe one of them. But he's looking up at it. He doesn't know what to make of it. They're maybe talking to each other in their wee bird language. My hands are dreadful shaky again. It's because of this bloody thing in my neck. A damage in my neck. And I'm getting like tremors in my hands. It's annoying. But yeah, bird's coming along good. He just needs a wee bit more time. And then when he's ready, he can go. I'll miss him, but it's what he has to do. It's his life. I want to give him the best chance that he can get for that, to survive. Look at the prowler. Oh, it's only after eating its own food it's looking at a bit of bread now. Big fat belly or what. Look at it. Big bugger or what. It must be 17-year-old, hey, maybe 18. Some size. Oh, it needs a good brushing. I'll let you get a brushing very soon. But between her getting brushed and Roxy getting brushed, the place is coming down with. There's hair flying about round everywhere. It would choke you. So I'm going to bring wee bird in again in a minute or two. I just want to give him a chance to see round him. He's been out for about maybe 3/4 of an hour now, and I've been keeping an eye on him. It's just so as that he can get familiar with the area that he's in, and familiar with all the other birds and the sounds they're making and how they're pecking and eating at food. And that's what he needs to learn. Like, he won't take food from me anymore. He hasn't taken food from me in ages. He's quite independent that way. He can eat on his own. But I put the food in for him, and then he'll do his best. He'll eat whatever I put in, he'll try it. So, and he has his wee bath bowl in there, and he baths, because he's molting at the minute. He's getting his adult feathers, and the baby feathers are going away, and he has wee baldy patches here and there, you know. And he loves getting into wash and they splash around in his wee bath, because I think when they're molting, their wee skin and wee feathers makes them itchy, you know. So he likes getting in and freshening up. But his wee new feathers, wee adult feathers, are coming on great. When you lift him now, he's not like a wee fluffy baby bird. He's like a wee jaggy feel off him because of the wee pen feathers that are wee, you know, on his wee wings and stuff. It's coming through, and he's starting to get some speckles like the bigger starlings have got. He's starting to get one or two of them showing on him now. So he's doing good. But it's not just a quick fix. It's a long old process to get him big enough and strong enough to get out back in the wild. But he's as wild as a crow, wild as a starling. But that's the way he has to be. He knows me, and when I go up sit beside the cage, he comes up beside me, and I'll put my face over to it, and he tries to pull my piercings out. But and then sometimes he tries to prise my mouth open, you know. But he's not wanting fed. He just does it for badness, I think. And he'll sit and he'll chatter and mutter away to himself beside me. But other than that, if anybody else went near him, he'd be terrified. He wouldn't like it, because he's just used with me only. But wee creator's doing good. I like to bring him in. I don't want him getting cold. I know the sun's shining on him there, but I think it's time he went in. He sees all them old flies flying about. He would catch a one of them maybe. He caught one before, so he did. I hunt the stomach to pick up a worm and give him he's eating the dried mealworms, which are high protein. And I'm going to get eggs for him tomorrow and boil up some yolks, get some yolks mashed up and put them in a wee dish for him, because they're good for him as well. And he likes lettuce leaves, an odd wee bit of seeded bread he'll eat. Sometimes he'll eat like pate, you know, like cat food, pate, the pate stuff. It's easy to eat. He'll pick at that. But when he's in the wild, he'll just be. The starlings are just scavengers. They eat anything that's going, they'll lift it. So he'll be getting a big wake up call then. He'll not be able to sit and dine out and use all the best stuff all the time. He'll have to hook for himself. But he's a good wee creator. I love him to bits, so I do. But I want what's best for him. I could just let him out now, but I know that's not the answer, and that he wouldn't survive. He would struggle. And I can't rescue him from he was a wee baby and keep him now and then just let him out when it's too soon to let him out. The last thing I want is to keep a wild bird in a cage. That's totally against every emotion that I have. I would never want that. A wild creature is meant to be in the wild, unless there's some injury on it that means it can't go back into the wild and it's too much human contact. He's more than capable. If he had his chance, he'd be away. But the fact that he hasn't got his full feathers, he hasn't got his full adult feathers and stuff yet, that's the problem. He wouldn't be able to fly the way they do. Their tail, they use it as a rudder, kind of, to help them turn quickly and take off and stuff. So he needs to get that all growing and ready. And when the time's right, he'll be going back out to the wild. So, right folks, lecture over, or talk over. I will be back another day with Bird, aka Houdini. God, my hand is terrible shaky. Alright, Bird. What are you doing? You see this? Oh, it's quite sunny, you might not see much. They flap when I go down near with this camera because he knows that's a bit strange. Hello, Bird. Do you hear them birds? Do you hear them? What are they doing? See, these wee fellers are not really growing. They're not like fully grown yet. They're only starting. They're all jaggy and spiky. But they're coming on good. Alright, Bird. Hello, Bird. It's a baby. You the baby. He's a wee sweetheart. I love the wee creature. He's gorgeous. These wee speckly bits starting to come on him. He's a wee cutie. I feel privileged to be able to look after him and then let him go in the wild. He sees wee baldy patches here and there, and under his wings he has wee baldy bits. Because these wee fellers are molting, and then they'll grow into more adult ones will take over. Right, that's it. He says enough of that shit. Bye. Bye, Bird. See you later. That right?